So this is your point A. This is the point A, this is the point B. Okay, so you have two different terminals, and rest is interconnected. So you don't have to connect your do any connection with respect to LED to your resistance and all those things. So these are already interconnected. If you see here, they're already interconnected. Okay, so you don't have to do any connection. So now what we'll do is we are going to use this and then you will start the your experiment. Okay, so when you start, before you start the experiment, you should always make sure current is sorry, voltage is in the minimum position, current is in the maximum position. Okay, then you do the connection. So you take one wire, connecting wire, and you start from positive end or negative end, whatever you want. So from positive end, it has to go to point A. Okay, so I'm taking only the I'm considering only the red one. I'm not worrying about the other thing. Okay, so in that case, what happens? So from positive to A, and then so from negative, it is going to, so, and then from B, it is going to the negative of your power supply. Okay, so this is your, okay. Yes, I think this is due to internet. So internet is slow here in the college. So let me see. Okay. So is it fine now? Can you hear me properly? Okay. So okay, fine. So this is from positive. I'm going to connect it to the A point. Okay, so this is your point A, and then from B, I'm going to take one more wire, and then I'm going to connect from B. B is this point. So from this point, where it is going is it's going to the negative of your power supply. Okay, so it is going to negative terminal of the power supply. So you should not connect to green. Okay, so only thing you should not connect to the ground. This you will never use it in at least in your physics lab. Okay, so in any of the experiment you should never connect to ground. Okay, for physics lab. In some other labs they may use it, but here we are not going to connect it. Okay, so then what we will do is, so this is done with the external part. Okay, so if I take the external part, so this part is done, and then I need to give a connection for the your voltmeter. Okay, so voltmeter positive is connected to positive of your LED, and negative is connected to negative of the LED. So as I was explaining, so we will be using the multimeter, that this multimeter as your voltmeter. Okay, so you're going to use this multimeter as voltmeter. So you keep it in 20 DC volts. Okay, so you keep it in 20 DC volts, and then what you do is, so as I had already explained in the previous class, so this common is the negative terminal. Okay, so red is sorry, black is connected to common, so your black wire will become the negative terminal, and then your red is connected to what you can see here as voltage, milliamps and voltage. So this would become the positive terminal. Okay, so now what I will do, I have to connect positive to positive. So positive is going to positive, and negative is going to negative. Okay, so this is done. So now what you will do is you are going to switch on because everything is ready. So now you can switch on your power supply, and then you keep increasing the voltage till you see the uh, your LED light. Okay, so your red light. Okay, so because we are connected to red light, then we have to see the LED. Okay, so I think so. For this, what you do? Switch on the power supply, and then I will just bring this here because then it will be easy for you to identify. Okay, so the voltage right now is 0. Now what I will do, I will slowly increase the voltage by using your voltage knob, and then we will see what will be the voltage. Okay, so you have to use the fine knob, not the coarse, but the fine knob. Okay, so I'm going to use, this is your fine knob, and I'm going to turn it till I see the current here. Okay, so or the light here. Okay, so let us do that. I think it's on. Okay, so let me just check. Okay. Now, Brahma. Just 1 minute, okay? Okay, so now you can see here. So I have just changed the board because the board was not working properly. So I did the same connection. I'm keeping the same connection. So positive to positive, and then so from B to it's going to the negative of your battery. Okay. So then you have voltmeter across your LED, positive to positive, negative to negative. So then what you do, you turn your fine knob. Okay, so you can keep turning this fine knob till you see the light. Okay, so I come up. So we'll keep on increasing this. So till I get the light. Okay, so once I get the light, then what we do, we take that as so you don't have to take go to very high current. So you can see here this is already glowing. Okay, so once it starts glowing, then what you do is you take the corresponding voltage here. Okay, so the voltage is 1.64. Okay, so that is for your red one. Okay, so if I just reduce the voltage, then what happens? It's going to stop glowing. Okay, so you can see here it stopped glowing. So you keep increasing till you just see the light. Okay, so once you get the light, so you can see that is light is coming. Okay, now you can stop. You don't have to go to high, completely very high luminescence. Only when it just starts giving the light. So now right now it is giving the light, so that is sufficient. Okay, so that is sufficient, and then you note down the corresponding voltage. Okay, 1.63. So that is for your red one. Okay, so what I will do, I will just do that tabular column, and then later you can use it. Okay, so I will do the same tabular column. So I will not write complete thing, but only for your this is just for your reference. Okay, so in your Planck's constant x moment, what you are trying to do is you are trying to take different LEDs. Okay, I'll write this is your LED, and then I'm going to write the striking voltage. Okay, so what is striking voltage? So for red, you're getting 1.63 around. Okay, so this is your striking voltage for your red. So now what we'll do, we will change it to the yellow. Okay, so the next one. So for this, you just switch off your uh, power supply, bring everything to normal position, that the voltage is in minimum and the current is in the maximum. Okay, then what you do, you have to change your only the A point. Okay, A point will be connect to the next one. So next one is your yellow. So I'm just going to connect this to yellow. Okay, so you can see now. So this from here I am going to just connect it here because B point is common for all. Okay, so this point is common, so I'm not going to change that. I'm going to change only the A point. Now you again connect your voltmeter only across your yellow one. Okay, so not the other things, only yellow one. So your multimeter negative is going to negative, and multimeter positive is going to positive. Okay, so this is your connection, and again you repeat the same thing. Okay, so I'll just keep it like this, and then I'm going to repeat it. Okay, so switch on your power supply. So right now it is 0, the voltage is 0. So then what I will do is I will just keep it like that. I think you can see. So now I am going to turn the fine button till I see the light. Okay, your yellow light. Okay, I think this is gone bad because they didn't use it for a long time. So some of the LEDs are not working. So I will send you the value, but maybe I'll check it for other things. Okay, then maybe the green one. So I will change it to green. Okay, so I think this is working. So you can see now I have changed only the A. Okay, so A I have connected to the green one, and I have placed the multimeter across the green. Okay, so now what we do is we come here and then we keep increasing the current voltage till you see the light. Okay, so once you get the light, so you can see it is already giving the light. So you can stop now. Okay, so you can, there is no light here. It is just, so when it just starts giving light, you can stop at that point. Okay, and then write down the voltage. So voltage is around 1.79. Okay, so this is for your green. Okay, so you have to, I will write it for green. So yellow we didn't get. I will send you the values later. Okay. So this is how you normally do for different things. Okay. So yellow, and then now we are doing for green. Green you are getting 1.79. Okay. So or 78 or 79. Okay. The same thing you do for the blue one. Okay. So I will just show you here. I think it's here. It's very easy to show. So it is just glowing. Okay. Now it is off. Like your light is off, so it started coming. You don't have to go to the complete I voltage, I luminescence. Okay, this is, you don't have to go to that limit. Once you just get the light, you stop it. Okay, so you can see here it is giving the light. I will stop it. If I go down, if I decrease it, then it is going off. Okay, so this is how you should take the reading. Okay, so then I will do the last one, which is your. I will shift your voltmeter knobs and also the A. Okay, so A is connected now to the last terminal, which is your blue one. Okay, so now you can see, so your this wire is connected. So from positive to positive is connected, and also the voltmeter is across the your blue one. Okay, so now what we do, we again keep increasing your fine button, so till you see the light. Okay, so I think, yeah, I think it's good. So this is working, is fine. So you can see now it is just giving out light. Okay, so light is off and light is on. So that is sufficient. Okay, you don't have to go to high light. If once it gives blue light, so then you can note down the voltage. What is the voltage here? Okay, so voltage is around 2.9 or something like that. Okay, so it is 2.9 and you are getting the light here, blue light. Okay, so you can see the blue light. So if I uh, slightly decrease, it's going off, and then if I give it give more voltage, then it's going to give high blue light. Okay, so just when it gives, it is 2.9. So I'm going to write that value in the in my uh, tableau column. Okay, so and then for blue we get 2.9. Okay, so 2.89 or 2.8. Okay, so this is your values. So normally this should be around 1.68 or something. So right now this LED has gone bad, so we cannot see that, but this will be around 1.69 or 1.68. Okay, so you can see, if I, what you are supposed to do is you have to just copy that in the in this one. Okay, so frequency you will get it, because c nu is c by lambda. C is 3 into 10 raised to 8, and then lambda for each light they have already given, because it's monochromatic. And then we found the striking voltage. So next, what you are supposed to do, you to plot a graph. So you plot a graph for frequency voltage against voltage. So I will write here. Uh, so what you have is, you have a frequency as a function of voltage. Okay, so you have voltage on the x-axis, and sorry, y-axis, and the frequency in the your x-axis. Okay, so then if you take the slope is nothing but dv. This is your v by mu. Okay, so v by mu, and you also know e is equal to H nu is equal to EV, and then H is nothing but EV by mu. Okay, so if you take the slope, slope will be nothing but it will be V by mu. Okay, so you are going to just multiply E into slope. If you do this E into slope, then what you get is you get the value for your Planck's constant. Okay, so this is your experiment in your this one. Okay, so that is what you're going to do. You're going to find the slope, and then finally for Planck's constant, you're going to just multiply by E. The reason is this one. Okay, so H is E V by mu, and the slope is V by mu. So you are going to just multiply the E, that is your charge of your electron. Okay, and this would give the Planck's constant experimentally. So this is how we can find the experimentally the Planck's constant of it by using your LED. Okay, so I will send you these values. Okay, so your red striking voltage, then you have to do the calculation. Use this one. You do it in a rough book. Okay, so take a rough sheet of paper. They do it, and then you try to plot the graph. So frequency will be in 10 raised to 14. Okay, so if you just you have to just do C by 627, you will get some value. Then normally that will be in 10 raised to 14. Okay, you have to keep it in 10 raised to 14. So that is constant. And then you just take a graph sheet and then try to find the slope, multiply that with the E, and you will get the value. Okay, so what is the value for H? What is the value for H? You already done, right? It's constant. Your Planck's constant. It should be around 6.6 2 or 63 into 10 raised to minus uh, 34. Okay, so you have to get that value in the this one. Okay, so you try to do that. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, up to this. If you don't have doubt, then I will go to the next experiment. Or we will take a break and then we will start. It is left to you. So what you want to do? We'll continue or we'll take 15 minutes break. Maybe like 10:45 we'll start again. Okay. So you should tell me like what you prefer.